for a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more. You're listening to the BCC Podcast.
Today is Friday, September 27th of 2019, and you're listening to episode 209 of the BCC Podcast. I'm Ford, and here with me today is LQ.
So I was scrolling through Bricklink just before this, and it feels kind of weird. I've gotten basically every Ninjago minifigure that I mainly need at this point, up to this current wave, which I don't know why, but it takes people like 8 months to get the current wave up for a reasonable price. So I still need the new Fuzzy Cape Woo, as Bricklink puts it.
I guess it's because, by then, production runs are starting to go. They're starting to end. So that way they know how much, or they have a good estimate of how much, I guess, of the product is out in the wild for them to sell and price
most of these,
accordingly.
Though they're not selling the sets, they're selling the minifigure, and if they're selling the minifigure,
I know it's
that means
how many of this
parts.
minifigure are out because of X amount of sets that have it in it.
I don't think most people mainly buy them to sell the minifigures. I think most people buy them and then mainly break them down for parts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. I am also here with Malaris.
I'm also here. Yes.
When do you ever come up with something clever?
Your mute button is super loud.
What?
Every time you press your mute button to unmute yourself, it's like a really loud click.
You gotta be covert with it. You gotta be real secretive.
Well,
super stealthy, man.
Whatever, man.
What
am I supposed to say to that, man?
Hello. I also do not know what to say to this after conversation. Only that, yes, I agree. It's very difficult to go through your audio line and take out each time you mute.
Why would you do that?
Because I too crave good audio quality.
Leo, who do you think you're gonna get anyone to believe that?
Yes.
Yes, after all these years, suddenly people are gonna believe that you've changed your ways.
What do you mean change my ways? I have a good microphone now. I have 3D quality digital surround sound. And we now have professional ways of editing our audio.
Yes, but you were the slowest to pick up on that.
And yet here I am. By your teachings, I have gotten stronger. Would you say you failed as a teacher?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Last but not least,
I didn't have to think about that one.
Oh,
last but not least, I'm here with Glenda.
Failing at introductions, failing at teaching. There's a lot of failure in this podcast, actually.
Well,
I'm so depressed, you guys.
Well, there's another thing that's going to totally be a failure, right, guys?
Ryan failed to show up.
That's in this podcast. I'll tell you what is also. I'll tell you what is also filled with all kinds of failure. The next ideas review came out yesterday.
Okay, how is that a failure?
One of our most anticipated projects failed its review.
Well, we know why that is that it failed.
We do know why. And it's super lame.
I'm trying to actually find the link, which I thought I posted.
What a bro.
You didn't post it?
I know I posted it at some point.
You posted a screenshot of it.
Yeah, the very least.
Did I?
Maybe.
I don't know, maybe if I was at work, I might have
Maybe it was in the general.
It's in the itinerary. You don't have to worry.
Is it in the itinerary?
If it is.
Okay.
Is it really?
It's the second one down. Second link.
Bruh.
Oh, that's the review results, not...
Bruh.
Isn't that what we wanted?
No.
No.
Well,
I'm talking about the reason at the office.
Oh, yes, but actually no.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Didn't see that coming, did you, Ford?
I know, I first saw it at least from Penn Plays on Twitter, at PenKid11. I'm trying to find it, but he tweets a lot. And...
Well,
I don't think all of these tweets... Wait, Stupid new Twitter desktop app. I can't find anything on it because it's showing so many of his replies in just the normal tweet section. But I know
Wait,
he
seriously?
posted something. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm seeing so much more here than I actually see show up on my Twitter feed as well. But, alright. Basically, what happened was, NBC sold the rights to an office building set already.
Oh.
So it would come out this Christmas to a knockoff brand. And again, I'm trying to find out what that is. Because I know I saw a video on it not too long ago as well.
I remember it was absolutely
honestly,
horrifying.
That's honestly pathetic.
The set design wasn't that bad, but the minifigures were pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find that video.
Well, I found
but
a link.
Oh wait, here it is from Ashen Flesh. Basically, okay, it was Fat Mojo
Mood.
that he made an office set, and so yeah, the set itself, like the way that they built it, was fine. And here, Kevin, if you want to grab the picture from that. Also, it only includes 3 minifigures, and first of all, they think they actually call them minifigures, which I'm pretty sure is not legal. And second,
Nothing about this should be legal.
It has Dwight, Michael, and Jim, which is kind of weird. They only have them and not Pam, even though Pam's desk is right there.
Yeah. Also, I love how in the main box picture, they advertise construction manual as a feature in the set.
Yeah, I just noticed that as well.
It's like, oh, great. I have that to look forward to, right?
So basically, this is why the Lego one didn't get approved. And remember, Lego did reject The Office once already, and that's probably why NBC gave up and sold the rights to someone else. So it's more so Lego's fault. I don't know why they didn't do it, but they should have. And now I am sad. I'm not going to buy this knockoff version because the minifigures are nightmare fuel. And yeah, we were so close to greatness.
We were this close.
You were on
It
the
also
verge
has,
of
like
greatness
over
right
15
there.
stickers. I suppose that's
Wait,
also...
why the heck is Michael's door transparent brown in this? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Maybe it's the thin plastic they're using. I don't know.
Trying
Are
to
we
see
going
what
to
else
talk
is.
any?
Apparently, this brand also has a license to DuckTales.
What?
Bruh.
That's unfortunate.
How'd that even happen? Disney has.
Oh, boy.
I'm just
Lego
looking at what else
license.
they
I
have
can't
on
wait.
here.
Like,
And they also have the license to Bendy and the Ink Machine, which I think
Ew.
is some indie game.
It was like, I think it was like Undertale level popularity for a little while.
Oh.
I never
Never
played
heard
it,
of
but it was like almost there.
Apparently, they also make some Star Wars stuff. I can't tell what,
Bruh.
because not all, they don't just make building sets. I also see It on their brand,
Oh my
What?
gosh.
King of the Hill,
Oh boy, my favorite anime.
and Ark, Survival Evolved.
okay.
But I'm like trying to click on the brands they have, but I can't actually see their products. It's just literally a thumbnail image.
Oh boy.
So yeah, it's a really bootleg. So don't
Can we
know
talk
what's up
about-
with that.
Can we talk about the stuff that did get through? And the thing that I
yes.
said was gonna get through and everyone else said no, it's not gonna?
Bruh.
I'm so rarely right, guys.
All right, so Sesame Street got through strangely.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this. We will now get Super Grover in minifigure form.
Are you gonna buy this set, Leo?
Probably not.
Wait, Grover's not even in this set.
Yes, he is.
I
Look-
want to call
look.
y'all's attention to the fact that Elmo's off in the corner, presumably with a knife.
Is that
I'm
a
pretty
knife?
sure
I
it's
can't-
supposed to be a
What?
comb,
No, it's a
but
crayon.
it looks like a knife.
It's a crayon.
It looks
It's a
like a
blue
knife,
crayon.
you
Oh,
guys.
I see Super Grover now. The
Yeah.
thing is, how are any of these minifigures going to work without new molds?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
I do not know.
Also, I still have a hard time believing that Sesame Street has a fan base.
Are you
that...
serious?
No, you didn't let me finish. That will pay this much money for a Lego set.
Yeah.
Well, we need it for the memes.
There's not an adult. There is no adult collector fan base really for Sesame Street.
Watch this be the beginning of one.
I mean, for all we know, it might. Who knows?
I just do not see this selling that well. It's not like something, like the Muppets has a huge adult collector fan base, but not so much Sesame Street.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Sesame Street can be said to be part of the Muppets.
Also, Ernie's bathtub's in a really shady location. Like, for some reason, Bert and Ernie live in the basement of the Sesame Street
they basically already did. So.
And then the distance between, like, the tub and the floor above it is so short, it's basically a crawl space.
I mean, it had to go somewhere, I suppose. I don't know the reasoning why it's in a cupboard, essentially.
I don't know. But you got their you got their chairs, you got their beds. And
out of curiosity, how well did the Yellow Submarine sell?
That sold fairly well, I think, but the Beatles has a way bigger collector base.
I mean, maybe, but it's I think that the same people grew up with something similar.
Well, it doesn't matter if someone just grew up with something. That doesn't automatically make them a collector.
Yeah, like I grew up with Beyblade, but I don't collect Beyblades.
Don't you, though?
Again, there's people who have... Like, Beatles collectors are really big into collecting and spending a lot of money on collectibles. However, Sesame Street collectors, I have not heard of spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on pieces of memorabilia.
Who knows? Maybe they'll surprise us.
I mean, maybe. I mean, obviously, Lego thinks there's a market, and I wouldn't say there's, like, no market for any set at all. However, it's just a set this size. From the looks of it, unless they drastically scale it down, this is at least a $200 set.
So, does this not qualify as a modular building?
I don't believe it should.
No, because it's not modular.
Okay.
It's just a building. It doesn't connect to other buildings.
You could modify it to connect.
Yeah, you probably could modify it, though the way it opens, then it wouldn't work. It's more like the firehouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
This also has a lot... I can't imagine they're going to keep all the minifigures in this either.
Oh, no, they have, like, what?
Almost
20 minifigures in here.
Including Steve Harvey and the Steps.
Hold on.
Rip in pieces.
I don't know any of the human character names in Sesame Street.
That's Gordon. How do you not know who Gordon is?
I don't know. I don't know any of the human characters in Sesame Street.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm only seeing 14 minifigures.
And then there's Grover, like Gonzo's lesser cousin.
But look at the count.
Honestly, most of these minifigures are just freaking me out. Without specialty molded heads, they don't work. And I'm really unsure about how the final product's going to come out.
Maybe they will. I don't know.
It's
possible.
That would break their guideline. There'd be outrage, but...
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that a Hero Factory piece up there by the count?
Hey, you know... they did.
Tell you.
We have to remember they did put exclusive molds into the Steamboat Willie.
No, they did not. They used molds from the collectible minifigure series.
What about the bird?
The bird? No, that
The
was
bird
not
wasn't
exclusive, I believe.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Because there was a big thing about that, and then we found out immediately after that, no, there wasn't actually.
Then where's it from?
I'm looking it up now on Bricklink.
Now I'm curious.
Where is that bird thing from?
That bird thing. Great.
Oh, right. Okay, Here's the issue. When I bring it up on Bricklink... Okay, well, it's labeled as Bird Friends, so I'm assuming it's from Friends.
Oh, I thought it was your friend.
Birds,
who happens to be a bird.
friends / elf. Elves, so.
Oh, great. Okay.
It's 'cause
All right, you got me there. You got me.
I'm trying to
really
figure out
got me
other
now.
examples of it because, Bricklink only lists it with this printing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them. In fact, looks like this has been used so many times that it's an incredibly common piece.
Okay, then. Well, why don't
That's
we
just
move
some
on
of them.
to
Burb.
The piano.
the next set on this list?
The
The
piano.
playable Lego piano. By
I don't
Yes.
remember this one being in the review.
It was
I don't
always
either.
there.
I don't either, but it looks so cool,
You
and
said
I
it
want
was
it.
boring, and I was like, hey. Well,
No, I'm
I
looking
think I
up
said
at
it was
the
pretty
sets that went
cool.
through review. This was not in the fall 2019 review. Look, it was not there.
Was it not there?
No, it wasn't there. Was it held over from another one?
Huh.
Hmm.
I don't remember.
That's why I was surprised to see that there.
Maybe it was.
It must have been held over, but I don't know why I don't even remember it then. This one is weird, honestly.
I'm curious to see how they make it work.
I am too, because I feel like they couldn't take out the playable part.
Well,
That is true.
yeah.
This
That
is
is very
such an
true.
intricate build. Too, it's very interesting.
Very impressive.
Oh, let's see.
Just look at all the strings.
Okay. Yeah, it uses mainly rubber bands. It looks like, though I do see a battery pack in the back now, which I didn't think I saw
Do you?
earlier.
I don't. Where in the back?
In this picture on the ideas page, it shows it
would you
coming
send the link to that?
open, and there's a battery pack.
Huh.
Okay, there's also a video of it working.
Okay.
This is incredibly intricate. Again, this one's got to be in the $100 to $200 range at least.
I think pretty much all of these are. All the ones in this. Review.
Yeah, all of these look really. Do the pedals work?
Yeah, the pedals work.
Wow.
So they not only
Okay, there's
shift,
strings,
but they
and not rubber
activate
bands.
they do the thing that they're supposed to do.
Yes, I think.
Bruh.
It's
You
pretty
think?
impressive.
Oh my goodney.
Does adjusting the lid
Okay.
do anything to the sound?
I mean, as much as it does for a normal grand piano, probably.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that I can rig up the battery pack and motor and everything to an Arduino board and program it to play music for me.
I would.
Okay, so yeah, that's what it looks like.
So it's like an automatic piano, like in the westerns.
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's so cool.
Wow! That's so interesting.
This is really
Not cool,
unique,
interesting.
you know?
Okay,
You
this
have to
has a
sound
self-playing function enabled by adding a power function, so it might not be in the original.
But it's
Okay,
still
what
a
it's
thing.
saying is that if I add power functions,
Okay, yeah, it can add piano wheels into it.
yeah, so I can make it play on its own
That's what it sounds.
if I want to.
Does it really play though?
Does he have a? You said he had a video.
Yeah,
Was
but the video doesn't actually show the piano playing. It has music as it moves, but it doesn't match up.
Oh,
Maybe
That's
it
not
doesn't match up
encouraging.
I'm
in
sure
the,
we'll see when they make it, right?
reality.
well, I guess that means it's time to.
It says removable keyboard with 25 independent working keys. Working damper pedal function. 25 strings. It doesn't say if they actually make sound, though, because I cannot figure out how it would
Well,
make sound.
Again, we shall see if they make sound.
I figured they would,
can
because
watch
what would be the
James'
point
review,
of
I
everything moving if it didn't make sound?
Well, I mean, what would be the point of calling it a playable piano? Like,
I mean, if it's playable, you can play it manually.
yeah, but it has to make sound. It's an instrument.
Yes.
To play it, it has to make the sound.
okay, when I'm reading it, he doesn't mention it making sound. I really don't think it makes, because it wouldn't make the proper sounds.
Again,
So if I were to put
I think it demonstrates how a piano works, basically.
it's boring.
It works like a piano, but I don't think it actually makes the sound.
So conceivably, though, I could put the proper-ish strings in there, because I know I wouldn't be able to fit actual piano strings in there, but I could get, like, analogs to it. Place them inside this set, and then build a program, and then hook up machinery to have it play by itself.
That's what it looks like.
Beautiful.
This guy in the comments doesn't actually make sound, though. I just realized the strings are just string.
Was there a
Yeah, it
comment
can't
to
make
that?
sound.
I'm sure it has to.
There's no way it could, though.
Wait, I know how to get it to make sound. You pick it up, you drop it, and you hear the sound of it shattering.
I feel like the bench should just be removed from this to save parts, because do you really want a miniature bench?
But it's aesthetic. Come on.
That aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
Yeah, I can't find...
Well, if the damper function works, then it has to have something to dampen, by definition of it being a dampener.
it works by in the mechanical way that it shows how a piano does it when you press the pedals.
I'm pretty sure it would have to actually play.
Those strings would not make sound.
I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Why don't we move on to the third set?
The best thing.
One that I'm honestly kind of surprised with and was kind of hoping would pass, The Pirate Bay
I love this.
by Bricky Brick.
Surprised
I only
me
just
for
noticed that it has Redbeard in it, the original Lego Pirate Captain. That's great. I want it.
Brickbeard was the original Lego Pirate Captain.
No, it was Redbeard.
Redbeard. Back in 1990 something.
In the 90s.
What I'm most excited for is it comes with a dark blue base plate.
Yeah, a big one that spans like your entire table.
It
Oh,
is the
interestingly, some of the stuff's gonna have to be changed because I noticed it uses like one of the old 90s style base plate things in the back here to bury the treasure.
Does it?
Yeah.
Lego does not use those anymore.
You sure? I mean, didn't they have one of those for Crystal
Oh,
Skull?
yeah, it does.
They did the Crystal Skull. That was like 12 years ago.
Yeah, that-
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but
That's
Wow, I feel old.
that was a
now.
long
Thanks.
time ago.
point being, they
But I'm
didn't
excited. We're getting up pirates.
retire it then.
Yar.
Yeah, it came out in May of 2008, so almost 12 years ago.
Yeah, and looking through like the pictures of this set, there's like all kinds of like secret passageways and secret escape
Yeah.
routes and all that, as
I
pirates
remember
should
going over
have.
this. Yeah.
So, yeah, I was hoping this would make it, and it did, and I want
It's
it.
perfect.
There's
I
gonna have
want
to be
it
some
so
major
much.
modification just because of their choice of some of these pieces. I'll be interested to see how the final model
Yeah,
looks.
they can make it work. They can make it work.
Yeah. I think, like we mentioned when we talked about it previously, though, it hits all the classic Lego pirate things.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, at least it's not classic space.
Yeah, at least it's
Yes.
not boring. At least it's got some flair, you know.
Now,
We are determined to make
speaking
everyone
of Lego
angry.
ideas, though, something I saw posted by Risebell on Twitter the other day. Why has no one submitted a good Lego universe, Lego ideas set?
You should do that.
I don't
I've been
know.
thinking about it, then I realized I'm not good at that. I'm thinking I could pay someone to do it. So if you're a designer, no, literally, I will invest.
So you'll invest by just clicking support on Lego Ideas.
No, I'll give them money to build a concept
I
model
don't
for it.
think that's a thing you can do.
I can pay people to do whatever I
Is
want.
that legal?
I can pay people to murder people.
Look, you
I
can
can,
pay
I
me
mean,
to do
it's
something.
illegal, but
I'm
I
just
can
gonna
do
take
it.
the money and run.
Go on.
No, if
take
there's a
money
good
and buy.
designer out there, I will pay them
I mean,
to
like, yeah, you
create
could
and
commission.
post the
I just
set. They
don't
can even
know.
keep the profits. All I'll ask for is one of the sets.
I don't know.
So-
You might want to ask for a share.
I don't need the share. I have the joy of Lego Universe.
But you could also have the joy of money.
I have money. I don't have a Lego Universe themed set.
But you could have Lego
Yeah.
Universe and money.
I have the Lego
No,
Universe
seriously, I don't care
rocket.
about the money. I just want the set.
He's deluded. I can't shake him.
No, Ford, you are.
How am I
You don't
deluded?
truly, truly appreciate Lego Universe.
It's because I never played it. And
And
before
that's-
I
Neither did
could,
yet I would buy this.
it went down.
I appreciate Lego Universe.
I see a couple of Lego Universe expired things, and here someone did the Spider Queen and the Bone Wolf. I forgot the Bone Wolf even existed. Where did you get the Bone Wolf again? I remember it now, but I don't remember where you get it.
Like, would it be... It wouldn't be Forbidden Valley, so... Would it be Crux Prime? I don't know.
But yeah, those are like the only two that have ever been posted. I'm trying to think what would be the best. Probably like a rocket launch set.
Well, they already have the actual official rocket set, though.
Yeah, they have a rocket, but I mean like a whole launch pad and everything and some rockets.
Wasn't that a pre-order exclusive?
Yeah. And the thing is with this one, though, it also include a stand with, like a universe minifigure. I'm trying to think who would even be possible, though, because a lot of them had parts that were never made. You could kind of do Duke.
You could put Bob in. That'd be easy.
Yeah.
That'd suck.
No. Bob is
How
great.
dare you?
Bob is generic, and remember, he's also evil.
Wait, what?
No, Bobbert is evil. Okay? That's...
Hold on. I never got any of this. Explain this to me.
So there was this April Fool's joke, essentially, where they released image and a whole backstory about Bob and how he's actually like the right-hand man of the Maelstrom.
Well then.
And he's
What
been
about
a double agent the whole time because of his tragic love life. And yeah, it's
Richard
actually really a
Dreyfuss's
good
sister.
joke. Like, they had this whole like lore blurb and everything. Like,
That's wonderful.
you should look it up
Hailstorm
on
and
the wiki.
Dr. Overbuild both require specialty hair pieces. I think Duke's technically is one that we haven't gotten, but the newer Cole hair would work fine for him.
Hailstorm, you say?
Yeah.
I
How's the
prefer
Venture League guy,
the
right?
real
Yeah.
Hailstorm.
They talk about it. You remember those audio clips they had leading up to Lego Universe that were like the backstory for it?
Yeah.
You mean the lore videos?
No, they weren't videos. It was audio clips that you had to
Audio
find
clips.
and then decrypt.
Yeah, they
don't remember
were
this.
all in minifigures.
Was it? Where was this?
On the
Lego.com, I think.
Like, I don't remember this. Weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, someone should do that. I will invest.
This is an open
And-
call to all people with imagination.
Yeah.
Take up arms.
And that's it for the ideas review results, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, so.
I'm interested to see what do we have coming currently for other idea sets.
Oh, I don't remember.
Did
A
you
lot
see
of
the?
stuff, from what I know.
Did you see the Barnacle project that someone posted?
Yeah, I
yeah,
supported
I saw a lot of people supporting it. Thing is, I didn't support it because I don't think I'd buy it.
it. Why not?
I just don't think it looks like a very nice set.
But
Just
But
because it's
why not?
Bionicle doesn't mean I'm going to support it.
Why are you
So-
unfaithful?
as a Bionicle fan,
You are obligated to.
if someone made a terrible Ninjago set, but it had like all kinds of exclusive minifigs that were just exclusive to that set,
He wouldn't buy the set.
You
He'd
wouldn't
buy
buy
the
it?
minifigures on the aftermarket.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't buy the set.
But what if it was cheaper to buy the set than it was to actually buy the minifigs altogether?
Well, it wouldn't be.
But what if we lived in Bizarro?
That's not how
where
economy works, Ford.
Anyway,
he refuses to say yes.
No, well,
Everybody,
it's
let
a
it be on the
stupid
record.
scenario that wouldn't happen. Of course, I'm gonna refuse to answer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Besides, I can't do Ninjago because Ninjago's an ongoing theme.
Yep.
Actually, no. Wait, can't they?
No, they can't.
Isn't that an allowed IP?
No.
What?
It has to be something that's not currently running.
But they can make King of the Hill sets.
And they really?
Why?
It's an allowed IP, I think.
That would make sense.
Wow.
I don't know if it would get through, but all right. So see the first 20. How many are there? 3 or 4 review results a year?
4, I think. I think they're quarterly, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Second 2018 was Steamboat Willie and Central Perk, which just came out. So third 2018. Okay, I found the piano here. That was part of the third 2018 review results.
Okay.
All right.
So that's why we didn't make it. Okay, here we go. Third 2018 review results. Oh, the dinosaur fossil skeletons. I forgot that was a thing. And Lego Piano requires further review.
Seems
interesting.
You reviewed it.
Its complexity requires further review. And that's all that... Whoa. Like, the third 2018 one had, like, a horrible slew, basically. It was very few sets that made it.
Why do you think we got fossils?
Don't know.
Yeah, I liked those.
Well, you'll be able to buy them soon.
Yeah.
Probably in the next month or so, we're going to see the official version of that set.
Where they completely butcher it.
When have they ever completely butchered an idea set?
I don't know.
Flintstones.
No, Flintstones is fine.
Flintstones was
It
fine.
looked bad. It just looked
No, it
boring.
didn't.
It wasn't that bad.
It didn't have Pebbles or Bam Bam. Or Dino.
That's just a problem.
That's besides the point.
But they were in the original set.
That doesn't mean that they botched it.
Also Adventure Time. That one was just boring.
I don't really care about Adventure
I'm
Time.
pretty sure that one was like exactly like the original model.
Yeah, but there was nothing new about it.
That doesn't matter, though. It was about, the model that people voted on.
Suppose you got a point.
They did this to themselves.
Do we know what's going in the next review, anyway? Third 2019 review?
No?
No, I think it's a little early to know, ain't it?
I don't... Doesn't it... Seems like
Yeah,
there's
usually
normally...
they like roll over, so I suppose we should know. Look it up. Somebody.
Yeah.
No, but it looks like the last one... Oh, this was the second... Or is this the first 2019? Oh, yeah, we talked about the second one already. That one had stuff like the Thunderbirds in it.
Mm-hmm.
And Winnie the Pooh.
I feel like we just talked about that recently.
Yeah, we did, actually. And another Office. That's why I was confusing the two. Rip. And then Winnie the Pooh. I have a bad feeling the NASA spacecraft is going to pass. Though, again, they've been doing so much space stuff. We'll see.
As well they should.
No.
No, I'm sick of space.
Well, speaking of space, let's go to war in space. With more Star Wars. Guys, are you excited for more Star Wars?
Almost as
I'm excited for
as
the
you
new
are
Lego
for it.
Yoda set.
There's a new hood piece.
Yes.
Great!
It's weird, honestly. It's so weird. For so many years, we've had the exact same Lego hood piece for everything, and all of a sudden, there's a new one that doesn't go over the chin.
Yeah,
and it's so weird.
It's just... Part of me thinks it looks a little too angular and rough. Like, it doesn't look enough like a natural cloak.
I think it's because it dips over the front of the minifigure too much.
I don't know. I think they could have sculpted it better to look like an
Maybe
actual.
I'm
like,
guessing it looks better in
hood.
person though.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Though
Also, I don't
say,
remember any minifigures having that helmet before.
What helmet?
Is that new?
I think they've had it in a battle pack once.
What helmet?
The Death Star Troopers helmet there.
Yeah, they've had that.
The gunner helmet.
They've had that for a while. For years.
Yeah, because
They just
a few
haven't
battle
really
packs before
released
this,
it that
right?
much.
Yeah,
Huh.
like I think
but
with
going
the
back to the
re-release Death Star.
going back to that hood though, that would be perfect for a ring wraith,
You're not wrong.
right?
Yeah.
They should.
I
I
see
hope they
that.
bring back Lord of the Rings when the series comes out.
Yeah,
That would be
I can
awesome.
finally get into it.
What?
Oh yeah.
The thing is, though, would that be a different license than the Warner Brothers movies?
It probably would be.
Hmm.
Since they'd be going through whatever channels Amazon is using, I think.
That's so weird. See, I don't know what would happen then.
This is still kind of off topic, but did you see the video that Prime released about going to New Zealand to film?
No.
No.
And they had the off-brand Concerning
I'm
Hobbits
so
song in the background.
in the Amazon Aragorn series.
It's
Oh,
not
no.
Aragorn.
It's not Aragorn. It's Numenor. It's going to be Numenor. And I'm so
Numenor.
excited.
I never read
Oh.
that one.
Ford, you make me sad.
But it is kind of funny how much Amazon is basically trying to make it so it is related to Peter Jackson's without being related to Peter Jackson.
Let's move on before I get angry at Ford.
That's a good idea.
So old Ben. We have old Ben.
Yes.
And he has a hood.
Another old Ben with a new hood. I guess.
And also, it seems the old cape material is back.
Yeah, I don't like that. Why did they do that? Why?
Apparently, there's still a lot of people who hate the new cape material, so...
But the new cape material is great. They just need to be sturdier and stuff.
And like the old cape material, right?
Well, the thing is, like, the old cape material is too sturdy because it's just paper, so it crinkles up. But the new cape material doesn't do that when you, like, say, put them in like an enclosed space.
Take, for instance, my old Darth Vader from 2009.
Oh,
he had
yeah.
a cape and you had to shove that into the TIE Fighter cockpit.
Yeah, the problem with the new cape material that I found is that if you take the if you take it off and on the figure, a lot of the times it'll start to wear at the port or like the hole for the peg cut out.
Mm.
So
That's too bad.
mileage may vary there.
So next up, we have the Resistance A-Wing Starfighter.
It's
Yay.
just kind of generic, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. We've gotten A-Wings before.
Especially
I
like
just got a
in this
green
color, and it's just no interesting minifigs either. So
How many of you want to predict that this is going through the bridge of a Star Destroyer?
I'll tell you where it's not
We're moving
going.
on.
In my shopping cart.
But even worse, I think, is actually the Resistance Y-Wing.
What? This is great.
Why?
I love this set. I don't know. It's just like it
I
looks
have
a
an
lot.
issue with their Resistance Y-Wing looking like this because at that point they should have more money than the Rebellion did, and there's no reason their Y-Wing should be stripped of all their armor.
True.
This is true. It should look
and they
more
also
like the
have
Clone Wars.
different bombers, you know. At this point,
Yeah.
That is true. Also,
It's
this
just
is a more effective
non-progression.
bomber.
In
Let's-
Battlefront 2, the
let's be
Resistance doesn't
honest
even
here.
get a bomber-class ship.
Well, now they do.
Anyway, this is not about the lore. This is about the set.
Yeah.
The set's also boring. If you're gonna get a Y-Wing, you want the iconic yellow one.
But I like this one. It looks so interesting and sleek.
Yes, but I cannot put it next to my iconic yellow one that I purchased 2 years ago
Okay.
with the
you
Dutch
have a point.
Vander.
You have a point. But I like it. I kind
Also,
of
it's
want it.
$70
I
for
want it.
578 pieces.
I want it at a discount.
Let's see,
The
who's
A-Wing
this,
is a much almost better deal at $30 for $269.
Yeah.
So what's the name of the pilot there?
I can't tell. I'm trying to.
Zorg Bliss.
Unnamed bounty hunter that will not matter to the story.
Yay!
Probably not wrong.
I mean, let's be honest.
And then
here.
next up we have proof Lego saw the trailer.
Yay!
Pasana Speeder Chase, which I believe is the first time we've actually gotten the name of that planet.
It comes with the best Star Wars character, guys.
The most
she can
developed.
do no wrong.
Honestly,
Yes,
Super
BB-8.
number 1?
Yes.
I'm really disappointed by the lack of minifigures in this set.
For $40? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like you get quite a bit of stuff, but it doesn't feel like $40.
It doesn't.
It feels like $30 to maybe $35 worth of stuff, but not quite 40.
Well, that's because it's 373. It's not the worst price piece. I don't know.
It also comes with
I
the
just
worst
don't like the
Star Wars
design of the
character
thing.
ever. Let's be honest.
No, I can name worse Star Wars characters, Ford.
That are not
Name
in the
one.
EU.
Yeah, but we're moving on to a Mandalorian set.
I
where
love
the
this thing.
Mandalorian is literally just called the Mandalorian.
Well,
How creative.
But look at this ATST, though.
That is kind of creative.
It's slapdash, and it's great.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's
Unfortunately-
going on here.
I've also
Unfortunately,
seen...
I can't put it next to my
Yeah, I've also
Imperial
seen
one.
like a few reviews where it goes in depth with the details, and this thing has a lot of really good, like, intricate details.
Well, for $50, it better be.
Too bad the Mandalorian's gun absolutely sucks.
It's trying to do the rifle
Yeah.
thing, but just fails
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah,
Were they like trying to go for the holiday special,
well,
or for like the droid staff things they have?
the holiday special, yeah, he has the staff thing,
Yeah.
and then when they released the set photos, that was like, it was
I
a
guess
good
that's what they were
moment for
going
me.
with that. But I guess they lost the thing where it's a staff and not a gun.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Yeah.
we can always modify it when we purchase the set.
yeah, that is also true. I don't know who anybody else in this set. So
Well, that's
Guess
why
we'll
we
have to
have
get
to
Disney Plus and find out.
yeah.
no, I'm not getting Disney Plus.
Why not?
Sorry, nice try, Disney.
You get to watch Fantasia all you want.
Is that a movie I want to watch all the time?
Just think, what if Disney Plus picked up the holiday special?
Then I would buy 3 subscriptions, okay? Just
honestly, they might eventually.
The
Would
holiday
they pick up
special,
droids? Or the Ewoks?
Ewoks,
no, not
they
the
pick
Battle
up-
of Endor.
Would they pick up an
No.
HD remaster of the original Clone Wars cartoon?
Caravan of Courage.
Honestly, I'm guessing they will eventually. Not
I
right
doubt it.
away, but
I doubt it. Next up is Yoda.
No.
Addicted to ketamine, become I have.
why do I feel like I saw that before?
Because there
Was this
were
revealed earlier?
huge leaks, yeah, about this.
Yeah.
Commit war crimes in Vietnam, I have.
He looks like he stared into the void and the void stared back. And the void was probably like his mom or something.
So I'm going to pool money with my roommates, and we're going to purchase this and put it in the front of our house.
This
Have
is
the head on the mantelpiece.
it's just like something you put up as like a safeguard from burglars. Like if they ever peek
Yes.
in, like they get so freaked out that they just,
Enter this
book
house, leave the same you will not.
It's like you put a note next to it like, 2 burglars. What would Yoda say about you?
This one's actually a pretty good price to piece ratio.
That's all you
also-
can say about this set.
It's also
That's it.
Here's the thing, though. It's not that bad a model. It's just the head is uncanny.
Yeah.
The head's wrong. It's just wrong.
The eyes. I think the eyes are what break it.
Also, this might just be just a little bit of OCD. But what is with all the studs?
Well,
They could have smoothed it out just
Texture.
a bit.
Texture.
It just looks busy. With all like
I think it's
the
fine.
He's a busy man.
I think it's just because like the sharpening of the image for the render just makes it look busy. I don't know. It probably looks better in person.
But hey, at least we get an episode 3 set.
Yeah, that is true. we get a set that represents a character from one of the best Star Wars movies in a wave that's supposed to represent probably what's going to be one of the worst.
You know, this reminds me of the UCS Yoda they released at one point.
That was pretty good.
But it's not as freaky because, you know, the eyes aren't bad and the head shape makes sense.
It's not that the eyes aren't bad. It's just here the eyes look too realistic for the model.
Yeah, it wasn't trying to go for realism. It was just trying to go for like a nice model.
If they'd gone with a more like stylized look,
like the Darth Maul bust. Though that one was kind of sort of going for realism, I guess.
Like, you know, at least it keeps to the aesthetic of like, okay, we're doing studs, so his head therefore has studs on them, you know? Like, instead of being like very studded in some places and smooth in others, you know? I don't know, but...
Oh no.
Well, Orion just popped in and said...
Hold on.
Some stuff. That was strange. Let's move on.
Yes.
We're getting another Kylo Ren shuttle. This time it's correct.
Yes.
That is
I was about to say that.
Is it also weird that I kind of want this one too?
No. It looks cool.
It does. It does.
I'm glad Disney actually let Lego see set picture this time. Oh wait,
yeah,
they
right.
had an entire movie.
Well, I think they played it safe with the set, just like the set choices this time, because they're still filming the movie apparently. So.
Are they now?
Well, they're doing reshoots, I think.
I think they're done right now. That's normal at this point.
Okay.
Still another 3 months until it comes out.
Well, now we're approaching like 2. We're more like 2.
Crunch time.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll pull it off.
But I like the minifigs in this set.
Is that Phasma again?
No. That is a Sith Trooper.
No, not the red one, the silver one.
There is no Silver Stormtrooper. That's one of the Knights of Ren.
Okay, they're actually a thing.
Yeah.
Wow,
Because
they're actually doing
JJ.
something with it.
I've got to say, we probably would have gotten a lot more interesting things if J.J. Abrams had continued it, just because he does tend to build on things, even if he doesn't always complete them.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress. Let's go on to the Millennium Falcon. I still can't figure this out. They've actually changed the formula for the Millennium Falcon set.
This one I have to get, like, as soon as I possibly can, because I need to figure out how they did this. Okay. How did they make this perfect Millennium Falcon in play scale?
This is really, like
it's gorgeous.
I'm just, like, I remember the pictures leaked, I want to say a month and a half ago.
But you didn't look at them.
That was a while.
Of course.
And, of course I didn't look at them. But I totally knew about this one, right? So, as soon as I got home after seeing the picture at school, I was like, I need to figure out how they did this. So I slaved away at my tiny, tiny parts collection here in my new place.
There must be new parts.
And I'm just like, there's no way I can do this. And then I thought, you're right. The only way they could do this is with newer parts. The mandibles are all made from a new wing piece. And there's like a whole different set of connections for all the panels. That allows
it's not just us that's saying this, it's science.
So
this is like a first time they've majorly upgraded how it works in a long time.
This is a big deal. I want this set so bad.
Also, it comes with new Lando.
You mean old Lando, right?
Unfortunately, they still have not made C-3PO look better.
Yeah, they need to do something about that leg.
change it out.
Yeah.
Also,
like
I was
an
really
arm.
hoping it would just be like the all gold C-3PO.
I wonder who that horned alien guy is.
Well,
Probably no one of
it does
consequence.
have
Yeah.
a name.
Also, wait, why does it have a round satellite dish again?
Because it's
Nostalgia.
Star Wars.
Maybe Lando's going to
Yeah,
break it
from
off again.
from everything I've read about this new movie, it's like, hey, you didn't like the past 2 sequel movies? Okay, we'll just give you everything you wanted and do like about Star Wars again.
I don't believe anything
pretty
that's
much
out
everything
there, but
I've read has addressed every single complaint about The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi.
Well,
This is
basically,
depressing.
though, that's the thing about the leaks.
That's
at
the
this point,
that's
though.
the thing
There's
that like keeps me skeptical about it. Like they couldn't have been this like meticulous about it. That's impossible.
I think people. What usually happens with Star Wars leaks is people predict what is most obvious. It's like a lot of fortune tellers will do, and they'll take the things that are vague and most incredibly possible based on the small bits of info you do give them, and make basically a self-fulfilling prophecy about it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm counting on, which is why I'm not counting on this movie being really any good.
I don't think the two are connected at all, honestly, but we'll move forward.
But I do want that old Lando, and this entire set. Maybe a day one.
Hey, this is also the set that comes with that new piece they showed off a while ago with the Conehead droid.
Oh yeah, this isn't the only one though. I think it also comes in the Y-wing, right?
Does it? Don't
Does
recall
it?
seeing it, but it's very
Does
small.
Does it?
Oh,
Oh,
it
yes, it
does.
does.
It's just so small and white that I can't really see it.
Just don't breathe in too deeply around it. It might go up your nose.
What?
We're moving
You never heard
on.
about that? There was a
Yes.
kid who had a Lego stuffed inside his.
Why
his
do you think
sinus.
this is just one kid?
I'm sure it's been many kids.
I'm sure, but it was this big story a while back.
It's always a big story.
So what else do we have
Alright.
to move on to? It's kind of at the end of the episode.
I don't know there is anything.
Guys,
apparently
aren't
the
you...
Sith head brick trooper, or brickhead Sith trooper.
Oh, yeah. Guys, aren't
Kylo
you
Ren
glad
and
I'm
Sith Trooper.
happy about Star Wars again?
We are just
Which is,
so
I
thrilled
can't
for it
figure
that
out
we
the
can't
state of
express it.
brickheads at this point, because now these have the numbering and everything on them again, but yet we have only been getting like promotional brickheads the rest of this year, and it's weird.
I'm so confused.
I am too.
Wait, didn't we talk about these already? I feel like we talked about them already.
I
Kylo
don't
Ren
think
looks
so.
like a
I wasn't
chipmunk.
here if we did.
I forget completely. So
They should reskin
Yeah.
the Kylo Ren brickhead into a chipmunk brickhead.
I don't like, actually, the Kylo Ren brickhead doesn't look like anything
Yeah,
to
it's
me.
got like puffy cheeks.
It's pretty bad, honestly. I don't like it at all. Like, I'm looking at it and I cannot make out a thing from that.
I feel like brickheads in general are just like a fad that just didn't last at all.
I don't know. We have no way of
they're-
knowing
and
because
they're
people
really-
still buy them.
And like they're trying their best, but it's just I don't know, with a lot of people that I see, like especially at Brick Fair, they really weren't catching on.
No, they definitely were for a while. And
Yeah, didn't
the
you see
thing
the
is, though, they
Matthew
didn't
Ewald
release any
brickhead?
this year.
They released some. They released the seasonal ones.
They weren't like wide release though.
True.
So yeah. Oh yeah, the last Kylo Ren they released didn't have the helmet.
Oh yeah, that one looked like he was going like with this little like dimple on his face.
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah, I think
that
that's
does it.
basically it for the news this week.
Yeah, sounds about right.
A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
Who's going to do the outro? I'm not.
I think Ford should.
Okay,
he needs to
then.
get back into doing this.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. If you would like, please support us on Patreon. Please display the Patreon supporters list. We also upload periodically to BCC After Hours. You can check on that. And I think that's everything, right?
That covers it.
All
But
right.
we need energy. Come on, close us out well.
All right. For LQ, Mal, Leo, Klenda, and myself, Ford, we thank you all for watching. We will see you on the next episode.
Have a good one.
Well, then, good night.